What's up, nerds? My nerds! Goz Master here with another Magic the Gathering puzzle quest. Today's quest, top deck the halls and all of the holiday promotions provided by Octagon during this time frame, and a hearty, heartfelt happy holidays to you, my friends. 'Tis the season. Why has Goz kind of gone incognito? I'm going to be frank with you, man. My new busy schedule for work and clients that I've been servicing, this time of year is always our busiest. So I'm going to have to pre-record content going on in the future for maybe next year to make sure I have a regular schedule going out. Yes, for those of you that are wondering, what about the deck, the deck challenge that you put out, Goz? Are you going to be addressing that soon? Yes, I will. I think I have a winner. I just have to do a little more testing, but my schedule has been literally from 7 a.m. at work and then till like 7 a.m. at night, basically, and trying to cram getting this stuff in. But I have a couple of minutes here to shoot this. Hopefully I can get it edited and out to you before. I've actually recorded this video twice now, and both times I've had video issues, but you don't care about that. Let's get right into it. Let's go right into it. First of all, happy holidays to you, to your family, honor to you and your family, your cow, everybody that's involved. And top deck the halls. Is this card any good? It should have been. If you've collected your cards and your benefits and all of the rewards that are available to you, awesome. There's so many good things that are happening right now, so much to cover. We got to jump right into it. So top deck the halls. 11 mana support card enchantment. When you draw a card, your first card each turn, if it's when you draw your first card each turn, if it's a decorated card, that card's cost is reduced to 3 until end of turn. At the beginning of your turn, if you control 10 or more reinforcements of decorated creatures and supports, you gain 30 loyalty. Okay, so can you break this card? Yes. Have I broken this card? No, because it doesn't work the way it reads. It should, if I draw a decorated card, it should reduce its cost to 3. If it did that, this would be long-term legacy playable and it would be an absolute broken card. That's not what's happening with this build, with this card. What is happening with this card is every time you draw a decorated card, it reduces its cost by 3. Lame. So it goes from absolutely broken to completely unplayable because there are other cards that do more than this card because of how it's limited it is, at least with its first section of paragraph. What about its section paragraph, son? What about 30 loyalty? Okay, so 10 reinforcements for decorated cards. If you're getting to an end game where you got that much stuff going on the board, it literally means every turn you're getting 30 loyalty. But if you're getting 30 loyalty, what point of the game have you not already won? See, I'm big on efficiency and winning within a certain number of turns or completing objectives within a certain amount of turns and then winning almost immediately after that. 10 items means we either have a combo deck that's going off soon or a slower deck that's playing later and it's not necessary. So can it be broken? Then it would have to be all masterpieces that cost 3 or less. And then you're getting the card for free each turn, at least one of them. Honestly, man, I'm not seeing this card as being very good. So what's a decorated card, guys? Decorated cards include full art cards, promotional cards, and masterpieces. So if they fix this card to where it reduces it to 3, then absolutely, it's a completely broken card. I can't wait to play with it in Legacy, and it'll be a standard in my Omniscience and my Combustible Gear Hulk builds and all that stuff. In fact, it'll make me rethink how I build decks, specifically just to make those cards, 3 only. It's going to be absolutely broken. It will change Legacy and make it even more busted than it is. If they don't do that, which I'm anticipating they're not, they're probably going to change the verbiage to reduced by 3, and then it makes it completely unplayable. Sorry, man. Sorry, you kids that are trying to get more Legacy playable. It's just not worth the slot. There's other cooler cards. For example, Teferi, Master of Time is actually better than this. When a player activates a loyalty ability or Vanguard ability, disable the first opposing creature until end of turn. Okay. +1 ability, discard the last card without mana from your hand, then draw 2 cards. Those cards gain 3 mana. That alone gives you 2 cards immediately that don't have to be decorated or any cards in your deal, and wind up getting 2 cards in your hand that gain an additional 3 mana. So you get 2 for the price of 1. This card alone is by far way better because of functionality, and it's similar cost, 11 versus 12. And then you have its ultimate, which you can gain an extra 2 swaps. This card needs to be comboed maybe in Legacy, and it will be really, really strong. Right as it sits now, it's not. So, that said, bear that in mind. All right, next. Event discounts. So in these events, You get some, right now I don't have any because I've completed them all, but for the rest of the next couple weeks or through the holiday season, you're going to be able to play events at discounted prices, even trials and stuff like that. They're like half of what they normally are. Take full advantage of these, my friends. This is a great opportunity and time for you to be able to scoop alternate resources, to be able to get them. So I highly encourage you, get them, play them, and dominate them, all right? If you need questions about builds, let me know, and where I can, I'll try to sneak some stuff in for you, all right? Next, Planeswalker deck slots. I'm not in VIP now. I'm waiting for the next set to drop before I restart my VIP because I have all of the cards. However, one thing I don't have as a result of not having VIP is enough deck slots for all of the brews and builds that I have that are available. So a little warning here, I had an issue, a bug that was affecting me, and I wound up reporting it and got it resolved with support, but I'm going to try to show you what it is. Let me first find Planeswalker that I'm going to use 3 abilities on. Okay, so you can see right here, unlock for 75 gold. So the discount is it's 50% off what it normally would be. 150 gold is a little steep. Even at 75 gold, many of you may not do that. But for me, that makes a lot of sense. My approach is I have a standard like go-to build. I have a legacy go-to build. And then I have a third kind of my brew build that I use for building stuff out. If I have those, I don't need VIP. I want you to pay attention up here to 357. We're going to take a screenshot. All right, there. And the reason I'm doing this is because I did this earlier for 2 and I wound up, they charged me the full price at 150. So we're going to go and grab this right now for 75. Says 75. We're confirming for 75. So we should drop to 327, 322, 282. That's right. So it is fixed. Beforehand, it was taking 150 from me. Now, but now it's taking the 75. So I had to restart my phone, not just the app, but the phone completely, reset it. And that is what allowed me to get it done. Now, once I have this, I then go in here and autofill. You know me and my autofill. It's just autofill and save. And that way it saves the deck. And when I'm building in other places, or if I'm actually building in an event, the deck will show up. If I don't do that, the deck don't show up and it ain't no good. So I highly encourage, if you have a deck that you play a lot, this is a great time to go build those out and grab them. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else that I need right now. Not that I can think of. Mine are Tamio. I have Sorin because I like Sorin. Sarkin. All of my tricolor walkers have them, and a couple of my go-to dual color walkers like, let's see, Teferi, Teferi, here he is, Teferi, Hero Dominaria. Actually, I don't have him, and I use him quite a bit, so I'm going to go for that one. I don't know. Let me see. I'm debating it. We'll see. But that's not next. Next point. Okay, to the vault. So several things in here I want to cover with you about this. Very important. Then we'll get to Planeswalkers. Planeswalkers are a whole different matter. We'll talk about that here in just a second. So inside of the little deal there at the side, you notice I haven't taken my membership specials because I'm going to take them later. But in the vault itself, they will give you a lot of different free bonus cards. So if you haven't gotten your mythic free bonus cards, this is the place you do it, okay? And then where you get, you capitalize on that. I have so many packs I haven't opened because I don't need them. I have all the cards already. It's in the elite packs for the elite collection. Now, be warned, if you have an elite collection that's filled out, for example, right now, you'll notice I haven't claimed it. I'm not going to claim it because I already have all of the cards in this elite collection. Now, I don't know. I'm missing one masterpiece from the elite collections from Zendikar, and it's not one I've needed, so I haven't chased it, haven't opened my elite packs yet because I don't need them. I'm going to wait till the new set comes out. I'm going to open my elite packs, or my VIP packs rather, so I can get the exclusive cards. However, I don't need them because I have all of these other Zendikar rare cards. Let's see if I can pull them up here real quick. I have all the, look at how many Zendikar packs I have. But I have bonus Zendikar sets, this one, where these are guaranteed non-duplicate rares. So I'm going to wait till the next set drops so I can get all the exclusives, and that's why I'm not really paying or doing any of that kind of stuff right now, because I have more than enough cards. Sorry, Octagon, fix it, and I won't do it. So I'm going to wait to open my card, my mythic card, until I actually get a card that I really want inside of the elite packs. And if that's the case for you, I'm telling you, Angel of Destiny is the most powerful creature in Standard right now. Period. Hands down. She is brutal. And when I show you my black-white build, you're going to see how effective she is. I'm excited for the new black-white Planeswalker that's coming in the next set with Kaya. Hopefully she's great and I can use her with this build. At any rate, Let's go to Planeswalkers. I'm going to show you which Planeswalkers you should be... Edit that. I'm going to show you which Planeswalkers you should be focusing on. Unfortunately, you're going to see here that all of the Planeswalkers I don't have already are ones I don't ever want. I wouldn't get these. I wouldn't recommend getting them. I don't see any value in them. So Ren 6, Vraska, Golgari Queen, the Royal Scions, Tezzeret, Sarkon the Mad, Rowan, all of these, Oko. If you want them, if you think they're fun, if you think there's good value in them for yourself, knock yourself out. I am not a fan of mono walkers. It's a known, documented thing. I can't stand mono walkers. Outside of Teferi, Master of Time, I rarely play them. I just don't like them. I don't think they're valuable. I don't think they're worth the resources. I'd rather put to all of the tri-walkers first, and then colorless walkers like Karn, and then dual walkers like Kiora, and I'm going to show you prioritize which ones they are, but not in this account. I can't do it here. Now, before I show you the walkers I do recommend and where you should go, I first want to talk about the specials. Now, I'm not sure if you're free to play, F2 play, or if you're pay to play and you've got the resources to do that. Whatever your scenario is, there are some good deals inside of the paid specials right now. The Stormwing Entity one, I'm not sure is good. For 15 bucks to get Stormwing, I don't think that's a very good value. It's a good card, but I don't really play it very often. Let's see. You know what? They took it out. But this one right here is actually probably one of the better ones. So if you don't have Chromatic Orrery, for 5 bucks, you can get it and Prismite. I think Prismite's a good card. Fun, functional for medium to small builds or medium to small collections. I think that's a really good value for 5 bucks. Let's see. For Legacy sets, is there anything in here right now that blows my mind? If you don't have the Great Aurora, that's actually for $3.99. That card is a Origins card, so it's good forever. It's a solid go-to, destroy, just wipe the board, reset. So I would highly recommend, if you don't have that card, that's a good one to consider getting. The other two cards, Ravaging Blaze and Send to Sleep, meh, but that one is pretty darn exciting. All right, and you know, Octagon, if you guys really wanted to sell VIP, this would have been a great time to offer VIP at a discount to give folks an opportunity to come in for that. So if you're watching this next year, next season during the holiday, give us some, go down to $19.99 per month. And as long as you maintain that, it stays lifetime, you will get guys like me that'll never drop it because we don't want to lose out on that discount. It saves us money, but it keeps you more permanent membership. So something to consider there. Drop this to $9.99 and drop this to maybe $2.99. I think that'd be a great idea. If you guys agree, comment below. Let me know what you think of that. All right, on to the most important thing you're here for. Let's talk about some Planeswalker. All right, so I had to reload my account. I'm actually in my free-to-play account. So many moons ago, I thought I wanted to create a video series all about the free-to-play experience last year. Took a break from the game because I needed it. I way overwhelmed myself playing way too many events and trying to run my business at the same time. And I literally had to take a break. And you'll notice I haven't done a lot of free-to-play stuff since then. Then I saw Nalthazar's videos and I wound up coming back, basically. I actually started coming back because I got excited over Ikoria, and then I saw Nalthi's stuff, and I'm like, oh, wow, there's other content creators, and that's when I decided to go hard and heavy with it as much as I have now. So as of right now, Elite Collection Booster Gift, you can see that I'm going to claim that, and I've got it, but I'm going to go see if there's actually anything in the Zendikar stuff that I actually want. So let's go back to the vault, and let's go in here. I would try to get... let's see what's in here before I do. I don't even know what's in here right now. And I don't have any of them. I have nothing in this account. So Pestilence, Ancient Green Warden, Seagate Restoration. None of these cards in here right now, like Yasharn. Okay. Nalthi really thinks that's the bee's knees. It's okay. Not over. It's nothing I would use over anything else I have right now. Anyways, that's not why we're here. We're here for Planeswalkers. So as you can see, I've never paid for anything in this account, and so I have none of the dual Planeswalkers. In fact, the only Planeswalkers I have right now are Bolas 1 and Bolas 2 on accident. I bought Bolas 2 in this account accidentally. I meant it for my other one, so they transferred it over, but I still have Bolas 2 in here. I just never play them because I didn't pay for them properly. All right, so which Planeswalkers should you be playing or prioritizing to get? And I think I have Karn in here too. Okay, right now, Tricolor Walkers are at the biggest discount you're going to get. So 850, you're saving 170 gold off of them at the 20% discount. Dual color Planeswalkers, they'll get 35%. So you get 228 off. So you're saving much more at the second level than you are the third level. So by instincts, dual color walkers are a lot less expensive than tricolor walkers with this discount, which is awesome. Except, let me tell you from the future you, if you really play this game and you get the tricolor walkers, which I cannot encourage enough, you should get the tricolor walkers. They are by far the best walkers in the game. Every single one of them is better than a walker that is dual color. Very few of them are. I don't care what anybody says. This is my opinion, okay? I, myself, almost never play with a dual or a monocolor walker. The only time I play with a monocolor walker is if I'm trying to prove a point. And when I do play a monocolor walker, it's Master of Time to Fairy. I love that. I love his third ability. It just, you win. There's nothing else. And blue's always strong enough with removal that it works. So, what Planewalkers should you get in order of your collection? So first off, if you have a new or a medium-sized collection and you don't have any tricolor walker, you have Nissa that's given to you first, so you have green covered. The next one I would recommend is go use that green to go dominate all of the story mode, get all the resources you can, win every possible card set you can or any kind of resources you can with that alone, and don't buy any other monocolor walkers, okay? None. And then save up and go get Bolas 1. Bolas 1 is by far the best Bolas for new to medium-sized players. Then, now if you are a more experienced player to mid to a higher level and you already have that, hopefully you already have Bolas. Who's the other ones that I recommend? Well, if you already have blue, black, red in Bolas, you don't need one of the other two Bolases, okay? And frankly, I don't like the second Bolas. I have all of them in my main account, and I only ever play now. I almost never play Bolas 1. I always play Bolas 3. And the reason is because of his mana gains are so much better. And I'll show you what, actually they're not going to show them here, but he gets +4, and +3, and then he gets minuses to the other ones. So his net is great, but in color, if I go get a 3-swap black, I'm getting 7 mana. It makes a massive difference, guys. I'm telling you, it makes a massive difference. And then in addition to that, Bolas 2 gets a -2. So he's got black gives him +3, and red and blue give him +2. It's dumb. It's dumb. I can't stand it. It has cost me games more times than it's helped me win. Now, if you have them all and you want it just to play fun so you can flip them and do all the other fun stuff, I get it. I'm not judging you. Totally fine. However, if you're asking my opinion and you're trying to win more so you get all the resources so you can get all of them, I'm telling you, Bolas 1, then Bolas 3, only if you have a ton of other collections. Now, which 3-color walkers in priority should you be getting? You should have them all. You should have Narset, you should have Sark, and you should have Tamiyo. Narset is the lowest on the board. I think she's fantastic, but she gives you a good white option to go use blue and white, or blue and red in addition to white, so you can dominate the white events a lot better. She's great for white if you don't have white, or if you already have the next one I'm going to talk about. So she's the lowest in the tier there. Out of these two, who is the #1 Planeswalker you should get? I actually think Tamiyo is the best white Planeswalker you should get. If you have her, there's really no reason for any other white walkers outside of her. I do take Narset because I just like Narset. I have fun with her, but I never use her third ability. I don't actually like her third ability. I rarely use her first ability. Narset's main ability is her second ability. However, her color combination does so much for Subira decks and speed decks, and I just love combustible or fiery emancipation. So Narset gets the, I just love having her. But Tamiyo is by far the biggest, best Planeswalker right now. Why do I say that? Avatar of Growth, green conversion. Now her mana bonus is +2, +2, +3 to blue, +2 to white, +2 to green. Not very good. And it's very similar to what I talked about for Bolas too, right? However, with her ultimate ability, I get +15, +15, and +16 to my mana bonuses. So you're really just playing till you get to her third ability, and then you go from there. She's amazing once you get to her third, and if you have green conversion in the deck, you can typically route enough conversion so you're ramping right back into her third ability, and you just keep the loop going. It's nuts. So her right now, which is nigh unbeatable in game right now, is Avatar of Growth, Reclaim the Waste, Vadrock, what else? Turn Timber Symbiosis, and Song of Creation. Those 5 cards, that's your deck. That core right there just allows you to go off and you can continue to build. One round, you win. One turn, you actually win the game. Throw in Leafkin Avenger in there, and it's just an unstoppable combination. So that's the build that I run in that right now. Sarkhan right now is in a bit of a lull. The green conversion that we have is strong enough for him to kind of go off, but you're really trying to ultimate to his 3rd ability, and there's so many powerful creatures that you can get to 3rd and you wind up pulling in stuff using his 3rd ability and giving those creatures haste and throwing them on the board, and it's fun, and you should have it. He has, till now, been the most powerful walker, but with green conversion and her ramp ability, Tamiyo is by far the best right now. And add to that, throwing in an angel into Tamiyo, Field Researcher, Angel of Destiny, unstoppable. Unstoppable. Colorless. I have Ugin. I actually don't recommend getting him. I never play him. He's very rare. The only reason I liked him was because he had so many spells I could combo, but there's no real looping combos that are available inside of white that isn't available, or I'm sorry, in Ugin that isn't available inside of, they're more creature focused versus spell focused. So you really don't need his additional spell slot versus Karn. Karn is by far the #1 colorless guy. And in fact, I argue if you want a mono walker, Karn is the best mono walker in the game because his 1st ability is easy to trigger, easy to go do. I can grab every color combination I want, and his mana bonuses get stronger the more you fetch with it. So you not only are loading your hand with the cards you need, in addition to that, you're also breaking the game with those combos because of it. So Karn by far is the best colorless walker. And then go to the 4th Bolas or 3rd Bolas, whatever it is there. All right, dual color walkers. Which ones are worth getting? Kiora is worth getting. She's not in here because I already have her. I love Sorin Grim Nemesis, but don't get him. He's really, really bad. Unless you want to break my angel deck, I'm going to be showing you guys, and you have the resources to go get it done, then Sorin's going to be good for it. Samet is one I use a lot because of her 10 creature builds, so I can master cards quickly. So I really like her because of utility, and I use her for events from time to time. Ral Izzet Viceroy is super strong. He's definitely one of the dual color walkers you should have. He's a lot of fun. His 1st ability to fetch and then destroy cards that once you've figured out what you want can go from there is really, really strong. Let's see, anybody else? Garruk Cursed Huntsman is probably the #1. Yeah, the #1 dual color Planeswalker. If you don't have him and you can get him, he's a great use of resources here. I solidly recommend him. I'm trying to think of anybody else. Ashiok Nightmare Muse is cool, but I never play him. If I have a Bolas and you want him for fun, that's great, but I never use Ashiok. I like him quite a bit. I was excited to get him, and when I got him, I had a lot of fun with him for like a week. And then I got bored with him, and I never used him again because he's very specialized. Same with Angrith the Flame Chained. I like Angrith a lot, but with Bolas, you really don't need him. I like his abilities to snag and sack. I have a fun build around that, and I enjoy it quite a bit, but I don't really use it at all. Nissa Worldwaker isn't in here for the mono walkers. So as we get into mono walkers, the only one that I really recommend you getting is Teferi Master of Time. Other than that, I don't see any need for any other monocolor walker. I know my boy Nalthy's all about Lillian. I just don't like her. Liliana is not, I just don't ever play her. Especially with creature objectives. Actually, the one card that is amazing, and I don't think it's in the cell, should be Vraska. The new Vraska isn't in here either. So she's great. Or Nissa, I'm sorry, Nissa of the dual colors, the Shadow Bows. That's what it is. I like Nissa with the Shadow Bows a lot for her third ability. I find myself using it more and more. Garruk is better. Go for Garruk first. So that said, any other monocolors? Luca is really strong. I don't use him, but if you really are diehard for an individual and you can only get one, Master of Time first. Master of Time is by far best. But Luca Coppercoat Outcast is really powerful. Really, really powerful. I own none of the Lilianas. I don't like Koth. I know everybody says Koth is amazing because of his mana bonuses, and if you get him, I completely understand it. I do not like Koth. I played him. I've tried playing him in several different combos. With landforming, he's much stronger. I don't like Koth. I just don't enjoy playing with him. I don't find that what he does is more powerful than a Master of Time or even a Garruk or what else? Luca, I think, is more powerful than him just because he's got a more diverse range. Mono walkers, the problem with them is that you're typically rewarded for using their 1 mana abilities or swapping in their in-gem colors. I don't like them. Jace Telepath Unbound, not Jace Telepath Unbound. It is Jace Unraveler of Secrets. That's another one that my boy Nalthi just swears up and down. I have him. I played with him for a couple of times. The combo that you pull off with it, because it just makes your creatures really powerful. He's very powerful. And again, really strong. I would take Teferi, Master of Time, over Unraveler, because his combo just takes forever and you're just stuck in game so long trying to win with that stupid combo. I hate it. I hate token combos that just take forever. It's the reason why HEATLEY 2, I use her ability, but it just takes so long that it's discouraging, and I really enjoy it. So there you go. That's my priority list. I hope that you enjoyed this. I would love your feedback and your thoughts on all of these items. You know, Tammy was going to be here next week. She's worth it full price, but if you can get a discount on her, by far, not even in question, hands down, the best Planeswalker in Standard right now, at least till the new Kaldheim cards come out. As always, my friends, I appreciate you. I hope this was helpful. And listen, from me to you, I know this next couple weeks is going to be kind of funky just because of my work schedule and what's going on. But I appreciate you. I truly do appreciate you guys taking the time to do this. I found a new software that I'm going to be able to do some live streaming. So if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments below. And as always, join the party, my friends. I haven't been adventuring as much lately, but I will. I will continue with your support. And with that said, comment below, subscribe for sure. We're really close to 300 subs. We're pushing to 1,000. We really need to get to 1,000 subs so I can do some more cool stuff for you guys. That's kind of the benchmark. When I get to that, then I'm going to start really evaluating if we can make this a bigger focus. But till then, my friends, as always, in my next video, we will be announcing the winners of the deck challenge. I appreciate you. Until our next adventure, swords up. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.